I believe we're live. Hi folks, welcome back to some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Brand new game starting today. We're going to be playing hardcore. I don't know if I'm going to be pursuing this all the way to the end of the game because this is massive, but I'm going, as you know, I'm going away to Ukraine in a couple of days' time, and I just wanted to play something that we could fit in on the stream, have some fun with, and not spend a lot of effort trying to get into or relearn. I'm only going to be away for a week, but yeah, I thought we'd jump back to this. And I'm planning on playing this hardcore mode, and this is how hardcore starts, right? I'm not kidding. I went to pick up my headphones to put on. Don't think I've had them on in a week, I think, because I've been away. And then some bastard thing bit the hell out of me. I don't know what it was, whether it was a spider or a wasp sting or a bee sting. I can't see whatever it was. But yeah, that gave me quite the shock. So, hardcore mode indeed. Quite unbelievable. I thought hardcore mode applied to the game, not to me playing it in my room here. Anyway, here we go. Hardcore mode. This should be quite good fun. I've never played any Kingdom Come Deliverance in hardcore ever. So more challenges. Are we good? You guys settling in? Are you ready? Does anything else want to bite me while I'm still here? No? Right, good. Let's see if we can get through a stream and survive. Henry, setting forth towards new lands by Hans Cape on side, isn't the lad he used to be. His adventurous life has taken a toll on him. Hardcore mode is a more difficult and immersive way of experiencing the game. Helpful UI elements are limited, both in and out of combat, and navigating the world relies solely on your sense of direction. Your character's position is never marked on the map. The compass doesn't show you cardinal directions, and fast travel is disabled. Oh, fast travel's disabled. Okay. Oh, that's going to make getting around some places quite painful. You can also adjust the difficulty in different areas by selecting at least 3 negative perks that will remain active throughout the game. We're going to pick some perks because this could be fun. We're not going to play this for the story, so a lot of the big cutscenes that go on forever, we know what's happened. If you would like to watch them, go and watch my other playthrough. On YouTube, there'll be a link on there, but we play that for the story. This is going to be for the playing experience, so this one's going to be an interesting one, I think. What are these perks? Bad back. Every back has a God-given number of times it can bend. Yours is already past its limit. Due to your bad back, your carrying capacity is 50% lower, and whenever you bend to pick a herb or mushroom, there's a small chance you'll strain your back and be left hobbling for a while. Henry's what? 20? 21? I don't know. I don't see that fits in. Also, we spend a lot of time carrying stuff. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. You also adjust the... Does this just make it harder? When it says adjust the difficulty, is there anything that's like a positive on this? Huh. I guess we have to have them. Heavy-footed. You've always been heavy-footed. Ma said it doesn't matter. Everyone has their quirks. Fritz and Matthew always said you were a bumbling idiot. Your heavy steps cause your starting noise level to be increased from 0 to 25. What's more, your shoes wear down twice as fast, so you'll have to pair them frequently. I don't like the idea of repairing more stuff. Anyone got any suggestions for what to do on this, by the way? Just making sure we are live on both Twitch and YouTube, right? Say hi, guys, if you're in the chat. Say hello, give us a wave. Numbskull. This is probably quite appropriate for me. How should I put it? You're not the sharpest quill in the inkwell. In order for you to understand anything, people will have to repeat it at least twice. You gain experience 40% slower. Why does it say it twice? I just... I get that. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I think that is probably quite appropriate for me. I fell right into that trap, didn't I? What's that? Somnambulant? They say you spend half your life sleeping. That's a good thing. Perhaps the other half won't be so awful. You lose restedness 40% faster, and every time you sleep, there's a chance your sleepwalking legs will take you somewhere else. Oh, we could manage that one. I think I could manage the sleepiness one. Okay, that's a possibility. Hangry Henry, you feel quite hungry. As soon as you're hungry, all you can think about is food. You're useless, and you don't want to talk to people. All you want to do is eat. In addition to the usual effects of hunger, starving also reduces your speech, charisma, and intimidation. Hungrier you are, the bigger the penalty. Moreover, all food will fill you 50% less, and your digestion rate increases by 25%. We're having that. That one sounds fun. I'm going to take that one. Hangry Henry. Hangry Hank. I think that's quite a good one. Sweaty. If you were a tanner, nobody would find it odd that you smell awful. You're not a tanner. Your excessive sweating causes your clothing to get 50% dirty 50% faster, as well as start to smell. When you do start to sink, you can be smelled from twice as far away, which makes stealth more difficult. Not even perfume will help hide this stench. That sounds pretty medieval. We do get dirty fast. There's a lot of wash tubs around. We might be able to get away with it. I'm just making sure nothing else is trying to sting me or bite me. That finger really sodding hurts. It's swelling up a little bit as well. Luckily, it's the little finger, so I don't need to use that for mouse control or keyboard or anything, so we should be okay. Picky eater. You prefer to only eat your Ma's cooking, only your Ma's in a better place, so you don't eat much. Your pickiness causes all food in your inventory to spoil faster. When gutting animals, you're also picky and get only a quarter of the meat and other items. I don't know that that's going to go well with the Hangry Henry one. That's going to make eating difficult, I think. Bashful. You have trouble talking to strangers, so you prefer to avoid doing so. You can't ask people for directions, so it's more difficult to find your way around. Besides that, you're too shy to speak to the girls at the bathhouse, so you can't request all of their services. Since you're not much of a talker, gaining speech experience 20% slower. I could do that one. We could manage without the girls at the bathhouse, I think. We can maybe manage without that. We can't ask people for directions. I kind of know the game. So as long as I can figure out where I am, I can find where I need to be, I think. Bashful's one we can consider. Punchable face. Take a look at yourself. Pig's eyes, nose like a button. Wouldn't you just punch yourself in the face? Sure you would, and you're not alone. People who attack you are motivated to really hurt you, making them stronger, braver, and more resilient. The effect is multiplied based on the combat skills of your opponent. Stronger the opponent, the greater their buff is. What's more, you take 10% more damage. I think I like that one. They're motivated to really hurt me. That's a possible. And a menace. Tales of the wicked deeds of Henry of Skalitz have preceded you to new lands. The law will keep a closer eye on you. You mean they've heard my reputation? This sounds so unfair. Once you're branded for a crime, the effect is permanent, and getting caught for any other serious crime will lead to your execution. No, because crimes happen by accident. I'm not planning on a massive crime spree this time round, but they do happen by accident. Let's go for the punchable face. I think that's good. And bashful. So we can have a bigger appetite. We can't knob the girls at the bathhouse, and people want to beat us up. And we don't know where we're going, and we can't ask for directions. This sounds perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, we're not listening to all this. I'm sorry. We'll do the Hollywood version and fill the story in as we go. I will watch this bit because it's awesome.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Nice stop. This was part of the spoiler alert. This was part of the later game. Combat wasn't shit. I'm just putting some anti-bite stuff on my finger, and I spilt it all over the keyboard. Just a minute. The dangers of living in the UK these days.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Yeah, let's skip this bit. We know what's going on now.
Will you come to a...
And that one. And it's going to put us on the battlements. Let's have a fight. We want to get to the bit with Henry, right? This is where we're going. Go up the stairs to the front ramparts. Run! Headshots! How do we reload? Not like that. Shite. It's been a while. Do we just hold the button? How do we... Oh, there's someone in the way now. Hang on. That was weird. He's got a gun. Has it really been that long since I've played this game? Get the guy with the bow and arrow over there. Headshot. That's what we like. Should I go crossbows this time round? As if this is going to make any difference at all. Oh, I think I've got him. Just shoot him in the balls first. Always take an opportunity to shoot somebody in the balls.
Get over here with that crossbow and join the line. Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for?
I think that went through a hole. They're in. I know they're in for a surprise in a minute.
What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them! Don't stop!
That's the one. You would not want to be in that. You would not.
Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them!
Now where?
Godwin, draw your sword! Dirty fuckers!
Swords it is. It's kind of nice playing this opening scene now when we kind of know what's going on. Is this guy? I don't think I need to rob him. Okay, it's fine. Knock down what ladder? This one?
Knock it down!
Ow. Somebody get him? I'm hoping that guy isn't about to whack me with a sword. He wasn't. Good. I was lucky. Go on, Hans. Get him.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You were only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky.
And it all went wrong.
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Is this the one where the tower gets blown up? I can't remember. There's so many sieges and battles throughout this game. God, it feels right at home to be playing it again. Right then, skip. What's next? Henry and Hans come frolicking down the road, hand in hand on a summer's day, with rose petals drifting behind them on the wind. Speaking of which, we could go for the romance Hans in the hardcore mode. Maybe not. Not with a shy and bashful Henry. Maybe that is why he's shy and bashful.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
Where's
that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
We know what it is. Is there an
Gracious, Henry,
escape
don't
for
mean
this
to tell
bit?
me you don't know Latin.
There isn't.
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that.
Real work.
Can't have an ignoramus for a personal
For
bodyguard.
real men.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Oh, you poor innocent fool.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Not you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
Maybe we should warn these guys. That something very bad is about to happen.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
We must be able to skip some of these bits. We want to get into the gameplay. I want to see what hardcore gameplay is
Well,
like.
Henry,
Can we skip?
looking forward to new adventures?
We can't. We're on it now.
Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one. And a great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Bergov every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet, monk. You'll just spoil the rest of our trip. It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure together. But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Well, we shall see about that. Hey, Lord Flappy. It's going well, thanks. How are you?
Sir.
Ah, I remember this guy. He's not the bad guy.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
You're really going to start a fight with that? That
Besides,
horde.
stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Look at the dog. That dog's going to get us into trouble, I can tell.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble
and a bandit, sir.
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
They're not convinced. They're not buying it, Hans. We should go.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Uh-oh. Henry to save the day with his awesome speechcraft.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Ah, this is right. We choose a play style. This is how we sort of dictate some of our starting abilities. I'm an advisor to a nobleman and an envoy. So, soldier, let's say, soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. He's also infamous for his short temper. Did I pick that? Yeah, I got the Hangry Henry as one of the debuffs. He's going to have an even shorter temper. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and a kind word. Was it Al Capone says you can get more done with a gun and a kind word than just with a kind word alone? Something along those lines. I'm the scout of our company. Likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected by stealth. I'm going to go soldier for this, because I don't think I picked anything that stealth would... Yeah, I get a penalty on. I got the hungry debuff. I got the bashful, and I got the punchable face. I could go scout. Stealth isn't my thing. It never is my thing.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Because I have a non-punchable face. Oh, wait, damn. It's been a long week and it's only Monday. I know exactly what you mean. That's why I was late getting to the stream today. I ended up with far more work than should have been. And then I get to the stream, I start it up, and I get bitten by a sodding spider or a bloody... I don't know what the hell it was. I didn't see it. It didn't leave a sting in, so I don't think it was a bee or a wasp. And I never found out where it went or what it was. But it bloody hurts. Weird. Something... Actually, it could have been living in the ear cup of my headphones, so it's maybe lucky that it bit me on the finger when I picked the headphones up and not on the ear when I put them on. It was on the headphones or on the cable somewhere, but I never saw the bastard. Oh well. Yeah, long week indeed. It's not a good start to the week, is it? When you get to Monday afternoon and you think, whew, ready for the weekend now. Okay, persuasion. I don't think we need to choose anything. We kind of know what this is. Oh, I don't remember seeing many of coercion and domination. Just show. Are these new? I remember seeing that and the dread one. I don't remember seeing the coercion and domination, but I maybe just didn't pay attention through the 140 hours I spent playing the first iteration of this game. It's not about picking the highest number. It's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. Threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. Fair enough. Yeah, that one I remember. And certainly those two might think we maybe did, but I don't remember these. Hi, Cecilia. Just tuned in. Is this going to be a series like the previous one, but on hardcore? There's going to be at least 2 streams of it today and tomorrow. And beyond that, I don't know, because then I'm away for a few days. And I will probably start streaming something else when I get back, as much as I like this. There's tons of other games I want to play. It might be something we come back to now and again and just drop into, but we'll see how it goes. So we'll definitely see how it goes. Let's have a look. If I do a full playthrough of this on hardcore, it's going to be a long-term playthrough that we dip in and out of, rather than I bash through all in one go. All right, next page, or close. Let's have a little look. As envoys, we're offering an alliance. So the Speechcraft looks good there. Do we really look like bandits to you? Well, there's at least one person in the group that kind of does. As soldiers, we can help you with the bandits. I like that one. I like that one.
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place, as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
He went for it?
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
Pardon?
I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow.
He didn't like the look of that, did he?
Hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
It's still not exactly warm, is he? This one will take double the time to finish from the first playthrough if you struggle.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of a fun thing.
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas.
What about them
Camp
bandits,
here on the
eh?
bank. At least we can bathe.
We still
I
can't
stink
skip
almost
this
as bad
bit.
as the rest
Oh, we
of you.
can.
And you lot are
Right, we know what's going on. They go for a swim in the water, and they find a load of semi-naked women doing... Actually, they're not semi-naked women. They're just women. They're just women doing washing. And Han says, "Whoa, come on, we'll have a bit of this." So there you go. That's. I'm sure my version of the story sounds much better than the real version of the story, right? Welcome to hardcore mode. Navigation. You can't see cardinal directions of your compass, and quest markers only appear when you're close enough to them. You can't see your position on the maps. You have to use your surroundings and find your way around. If you're lost, you can always ask someone where you are, except I'm bashful and can't ask for directions. Just walk up to them, use left alt, and ask if you didn't choose the bashful perk, of course. In hardcore mode, the difficulty to get... Yeah, let's see. Let's go to combat and survival. Health and stamina bars are hidden. Oh, that's bad. Health and stamina bars are hidden in hardcore mode, and you have to rely on sight and sound to orient yourself in the battlefield. When your opponent's injured, he'll be blooded. If he's tired, he'll breathe heavily. The same goes for your character. You don't see your combat rosette or perfect block and riposte indicators. You have to rely on you and your opponent's movements. This is going to be tough. Rice ball. Is this an all negative perk rung? No, I just picked 3. Oh, you can pick all of them. I didn't realize you could actually pick all the negative perks. Wow. Hiya, T-Pod. Are the health bars hidden in the inventory menu also? Let's find out. General information. Okay, skip that. Skip that. Health down here. So we've got health and energy down here. Does it show stamina? I don't think it shows stamina. Health's the important one, I guess. There's a Steam achievement for completing with all negative perks. That might be something that we try in the future. That sounds fun. Hopefully you've done all the side quests with this playthrough, because you only done all in Trotsky and only about half in the Kuttenberg region. I honestly don't plan on doing all the side quests. I'm going to be honest. Because unless we're playing this for about 5 years, as I say, it's going to be a game of dip in and out of. All right, find out what Hans wants. What's he doing? How much of the... it's so long ago since I did this bit.
You can hear that damn dog of yours barking. Can you sort him out?
Oh, tutorial for the dog. Okay.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt?
There we go.
Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah!
I don't remember struggling in the first playthrough. Am I supposed to feed him?
Here, Mutt.
We're supposed to feed him, are we?
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back.
Don't
Look,
bother.
Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Spoiler alert, Oates. Don't bother saving the sausage on the way back.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
He's going to give me the sausage for his ring. Talk to Capon. You can find him using the mark on your compass. I believe... Who was the one?
Conrad.
Wasn't Conrad. It was
Let's
Tankard.
throw a few...
Let's beat him at dice.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
That's a good deal. We can't go wrong with this. He's not getting to Trotsky. Do you think it'd be less interesting for the story because you already know what happened? I don't think so. For stuff like this, it doesn't matter. But for like the big events in the game, they were still cool cinematic sequences where you actually felt for the characters. I think I'll probably feel the same about those. And knowing what's coming might alter some of the decisions I make, though. So, like, you know, you choose to help someone, but then you think, well, they die anyway. If there was such an instance, I can't think of one off the top of my head like that. But that sort of situation, I might choose to do things differently. Okay, we know how to play dice.
See whose side luck is on today.
Dog glitching through the board. Look. What have we got? 444. Okay, it's not a great hand of... I was going to say hand of cards. Let's score and pass. We'll take the 400. I'm hoping this is going to be scripted for us to win. Oh, he's got a dodgy dice there. I'm going to take... Oh, he's carrying on. Oh, he's lucky that he's not going to roll any more. He is. Bust.
Damn it.
I think it's scripted for me to win this one. We'll keep the ones. Go on, Henry. Roll a big flush. It's only 300 points.
Well,
I'm going to gamble.
You're not afraid of anything.
There's a 5 in there. I see a 5. Okay. Boring, but steady progress.
No, that's as far as I go.
This seemed to happen all the time when I play dice. What have we got? 2, 3, 4. Is that good? Is that going to be good, actually? 750. That's all we need.
You must have a... Damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
I don't remember playing dice for that ring the first time, so I must have convinced Conrad to... Or must have convinced the guy to give me the sausage. Will I do a lot of stealing in this one? Don't know yet. I'm going to see. I might, because Henry ended up with the conscience telling him he did everything wrong at the end of the first game. So if I do make it to the end of the second one, it'd be nice to say that I've done everything that my ma and pa would be proud of. We'll see.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. And here's the sausage in return, like we agreed.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
One little game. And
Feed
then you
the
go and take my last grocery.
Will you shut up, you lot? Hang on, I'm going to go over here and feed the dog. In peace and quiet.
Look what I have for you.
I should have saved that sausage for me. I should kill Mutt, butcher him, cook him, and eat him. Because we've got Hangry Henry. Interesting if I do evil choices. I made a few evil choices on the first one, as I recall.
Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment, but true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should...
Let's save the weight.
Oh.
Keep them. You've got armor on.
Yeah,
Here's
there's a lot of dialogue in this, isn't there?
Have that ready too.
There's a lot of dialogue in this. Yep. Get kitted out with a sword and armor. Do I have a sword? Training sword. Let's start.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice...
Oh, do I not have armor? That should be everything. We could fight with our cocks. I'm sure there's a cutscene for that later.
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Oh my. Wait, hang on.
Start. Draw your sword.
It
Hang
won't...
on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Oh, I didn't see that coming, did you?
Is that the best?
You did actually see that coming, as it turns out.
Even work up a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Very nice exchange, Henry.
Got you panting, eh? Very nice exchange, Henry.
That got you panting, eh?
We're going for
Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
It's hard without that
Well,
rosette.
you've winded yourself while you're attacking. You still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good.
Nice cover.
Hey,
Nice.
Look at that face. Look at that face.
That's the way. Good.
Just holding it is...
Defend yourself properly.
It's really hard without the rosette, actually. Not because you don't know where to position your sword, because you try to position it, but you overshoot and point the wrong way.
No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it.
You have to go for the... Just as they swing... I misjudged that one.
Defend yourself, Henry, or his lordship will kill you.
Pretty good.
It says they start the swing, isn't it? Whoop. Didn't see that one coming.
Try blocking later.
You have to watch for the facial
Nice.
expression, everything in this.
But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. You have to follow up with a strike.
We did. It's about timing this, I think.
You have to block first.
Smack.
Well, hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard.
Let's go for it
That
now.
wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
Hit his unprotected side.
Too slow. Nice. Nice work, Henry.
See that? Henry's got
Nice.
two left hands.
Good riposte.
Wasn't a riposte.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Let's get him a few perfect blocks and hit him back, eh?
Nick, did you see that?
Hans' face looks so funny in this. Left, right. Oh, he got me back. He got me back, the bastard. Smack. Let me get some stamina back here. We're watching. We're watching.
Nearly done in.
This is what it looks like when you get hit over the head with a wooden sword, apparently.
Why did he do that?
Rest.
Go
Take it
for
easy. Take it easy.
Nice.
Oh, he got me. He got me a good one there. And a combo. I went to look at the text and then I missed something. Something important.
One more like that and he'll be on his back.
You weren't watching, Hans. Do we really have to knock him out like this? Oh, I blocked too soon.
Let sparks fly.
Oh, I got him. I don't know that poking someone in the stomach with a wooden sword when they're wearing a plate vest is really going to work that well, but We haven't had a clinch yet, have we? We could go in for a clinch. Would that work?
One more like that and he'll be on his back. Come on, Henry.
Oh, he's on the ropes. He's on the ropes. Doesn't look happy, does he?
Yield! Enough!
Think he'll make many different decisions for the story? I honestly don't know. Honestly, I haven't considered
Fair and square.
the story side of this too much, as we're going to be taking a big break for a week after tomorrow as I head off to Ukraine.
So who won, gentlemen?
And then we'll see what we do when we get back.
It seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
It's true, actually. The facial animations are much more visible without the UI T-Pode. Yeah, at least... I don't know if they were blocked before, but I think my focus was so much on the UI, looking at the rosette and for the symbols and the directions, that I never was able to focus on the facial animations, and now they seem like kind of the key to it all.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
Minus a
If
sausage.
you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And
she was
only a
Right, okay. Selecting an answer will add points to selected stat. I dragged you apart. I had to drag you out. You could have carried on with us till morning. I cleared things up with the husband. No, let's go strength. I had to drag you out.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
It's not the chat-up line I would use going into a conversation, but...
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? Hmm? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Hi, Sergey.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good?
One sec.
Get me?
Pause in the dialogue, thank you. In Ukraine, we're going to be delivering an ambulance to them. Actually, I can show you guys a picture of what we're going to be delivering. Let me go and get it. So we've been fundraising. In fact, let me just see if I can drop a link into chat. That might not work on YouTube, actually. Let's have a look. Should be here, this one. Thank God that was the right thing I clicked on. I couldn't see the thumbnail for it. So yeah, we've fundraised. We've basically we've bought that, or we've nearly bought that. I'm picking it up on Wednesday, driving it in convoy, delivering it to... It's probably going to go to one of the military units for the combat medics, but they're not... These type aren't used on the front line. They tend to be used a bit further back. And then we've got like pickups and stuff we've taken before that are used for medical evacuation from the front to these for more serious stabilization and then transport to hospital. So yeah, it'll be our third trip over there in a year. I think we've raised over £26,000 now, funding medical equipment and vehicles. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Feels good to help out. Hey, the link did work. That's awesome. That didn't work the other day, so I'm glad I fixed it. Right, Teresa. Nothing happened with Teresa would be a lie. She's my sweetheart. Would also be a lie. She didn't want anything to do with me. Is she any good? She's brave. We'll go with the same answer as before. We don't dish the dirt. We're gentlemen here.
She's brave.
You live in Ukraine?
She saved my
awesome.
life when I went back to Skalitz.
What part? We go to
After I was
Lviv,
raised
and that's
to
as
bury
far
my
as I've been
parents.
into Ukraine.
And a bunch of
But
mercenaries attacked
Lviv
me.
is really nice.
And that's all I'll say.
And it's our pleasure to help. It really is. It feels like we should be doing more. So,
You know,
I hope you guys stay safe over there.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
And the conversation dies.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mutt Court Ascent. Oh, do we want Houndmaster? We don't want Houndmaster. It's not that much of a fun perk. It might be more use now, though, if I'm out in the wilds and lost. Survivor. Survival might be really good. Stealth. I was with you the whole time. Let's go survival for hardcore mode.
I walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good rock overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So, we got woken up by a bit of a shower, yeah.
Shower? I could still be wringing out my brace.
It didn't look like it was going to rain.
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
You live in...
And what about,
I'll get back to you in a sec.
time, sir?
Can we skip
mean-
through this?
What?
Well,
Does anyone know?
I've already Von Berg, the raw. It's like this, and I
heard and that he's got a...
And is he... It ain't
Yeah, I remember this going on for a long time. So you live in Dnipro, 14 hours by train from Lviv. We got on that train to go back. It come from Dnipro, and we took it was only 2 hours to the Polish border when we returned last time. They still had the sleeper cabins up. First time I've been on the sleeper train. It was kind of cool. Let me see. Do I have another... There's another picture. I haven't been to Dnipro. I haven't been any further than Lviv. However, on the last convoy, I must have a picture of this guy. I must have him. Hang on. Let me bring this up. I'll show you who he was. I have it's maybe on Discord or on Facebook, the actual photo, but this guy was on him. Okay, this isn't a good picture. Hang on, there's got to be a better. You won't recognize the face unless you're into rally driving. Come on, show me a big picture. Come on, internet. This is Trevor Agnew. He was World Rally Driving Champion in 2002 or 3, I think. He was the co-driver, so the guy who sits in the navigator's seat. And he turned out to be on the convoy. He actually volunteered solo to drive one of the vans from Lviv to Dnipro the day we were all going back, because they just didn't have any volunteers available to take the van further off. And so he took it by himself. Could you have asked for a better qualified guy to navigate across a country he wasn't familiar with? World Rally Champion from 20 years ago. So, awesome dude he was. And, yeah, he stayed over with some military dudes somewhere in Dnipro. And their area was attacked overnight by missiles, but luckily not. It was about 2 miles away, which is, 3.5 kilometers. So he was okay. He got back safely. And he's a really cool dude. Hi, Phil. How's it going? You like being smashed? You're having withdrawals from your Grand Tactician. Don't worry. We'll get him back to that. Did them dirty Yankees pay you off? I wish someone would pay me off. I'm skint now. I've got no money left whatsoever. But I'll get a video recorded of that tonight or tomorrow. And while I'm away, it'll go live on the other channel. That and the Ultimate General Revolution and a load of Hearts of Iron stuff. I will get it done. I really will. And then once all my traveling is done, in about 10 days from now, I'm never going anywhere ever again. And then we'll get some proper videos made and back to it. And it'd be nice to get back into some routine as well. Let's have a look. I think we should go maces and heavy weapons on this one. Definitely not unarmed. I would love to do marksmanship, but I really struggled to get it leveled up in the first playthrough because you can't get that many shots off. I'm gonna go heavy weapons on this.
I prefer other weapons. Proper ones.
No more swords.
When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one
See you,
good
Sergey.
blow
Thanks for
will
hanging
do the
out.
job. No dancing around.
And take care. Stay safe,
I
mate.
feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised since you
Ooh,
never.
a club.
Well, that's
A
another
club.
matter. I suppose you've heard.
Well,
Well,
What? So Red Sig ain't...
enough. Otherwise, we'll be. It's complicated. No offense.
Who help me?
we...
What are you on?
There's so much of this, isn't there?
Anyone?
No thanks. I must
Now-
wash my...
My word, we can't tell.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I enjoyed the dialogue but even I felt like there was a lot.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
And I wonder if some
We're not
people
on a
play
trip to
this
the
game
baths here, Sir Hans.
just get overwhelmed
Henry's
by the
right,
amount of talking, and they're not
Duty
they're not
first,
allowed to play the
fun
game
later.
as soon as they might want to. I don't know. There'll be some people who buy this not knowing quite what it is, or not being a fan of the first game, or not having seen the first game rather. And I think, what's the word? Being overwhelmed by dialogue and scenes and not being allowed to play can put you off, because it's what killed GTA 5 for me.
Wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
Right, let's go for a swim.
Head down, Henry.
This looks more fun.
To sneak closer.
Normally, if you're watching this for the first time, I don't normally skip story stuff in games, but we played this. It was the previous playthrough. All the videos are up. We watched every bit of the story in that. And this is just repetition and a bit of fun for 2 days playing hardcore. So just in case you're thinking, this arsehole doesn't listen to the stories, I'm not watching this. I do normally, and we're going to be playing some different games when I get back from my travels as well. Now I'm going to pay special attention to the women that are here this time.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Watch Hans go right up there and slap her ass as she bends over the washing. Come on, Hans.
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way.
Do we have Do we have stones
Throw
in
a
this?
stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Yeah. Or right. I could sneak up behind her and knock her unconscious and then kill her and then hide her body in the rushes. Yeah. Should we do that? No? Okay then. Stone it is.
Hey?
My method was more effective.
All right. What
She
was that?
never notices. Keep going. Watch me throw a stone and hit her. GTA 5 was too brutal for you? When the story turned to Psycho Trevor, you had to stop. What killed it for me was just too many long car rides going from A to B where you had to listen to the bloody dialogue of the other person. It was what do they call it? An exposition dump. Where it's like, yeah, I want to go and do the fun stuff. I don't want to listen to all this drivel for like 15 minutes while we get in place to do a mission. It was just too much. Some of the missions were really fun. But other bits were just too drawn out. Hans's face. Like a kid in a candy shop. Yeah, I'd never paid attention to Catherine before in the first playthrough. Now I know I should be watching her.
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're
Ooh, that's not good.
Got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Poor old Oates. He never got to enjoy that sausage. I recognise that hat.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
He's not having it, is he?
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pig! master's with them.
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Run through the lake.
Catch them! Enough, I said.
What the fuck? She's mine!
Not anymore. See, I didn't pay enough attention to her, and therefore I didn't recognise her when we were at the castle.
Don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Even though Henry did. I'm looking at her thinking, was she there? Was that the girl? I don't remember.
You learn to swim.
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, his horse is quick!
Who's got the arrow in their ass then? Ah, the shoulder. That looks bad. Hi, Smegley. Things going good here. How are you?
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel
Yeah,
in distress?
Kingdom Come 2 was awesome the first time I played it through. We're having to go at hardcore now. Just a bit of fun. Just I don't think I'll probably play through this in its entirety.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone.
We've also got a few changes coming on. When I get back from my travels, I'm going to switch this around. We're going to have the green screen back. Because I kind of missed that.
So, how far is it to Trotsky?
You've fallen in and out of love with Proxmox. What's Proxmox?
There's someone in front of us. Down.
I also fancy playing the Tainted Grail game. Like a cross between Skyrim and King Arthur.
And then kill them!
And maybe that Expedition 33 as well.
You! Watch the middle of the gorge! And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there!
Sounds like Fritz to me.
You watch this side of the rocks!
Oh, okay, it sounds it sounds a bit above my pay grade, all that.
Succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood
He'll see
trails,
us. We'll have to
everything.
wait.
Do you honestly think they
Get
can
to
swim
work.
all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
We don't have to wait.
Easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men
Sneaky, sneaky.
better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe.
I'm dying to throw a rock at him.
See a bloody thing.
We'll find.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
This one. What am I looking at? Oh, there's a guy over there, right. Studying networking, you're into that kind of stuff?
I played dice against
Used to be my least favourite part of IT was networking.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank, not here. Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
We're going to see if we can pick one of these guys off. I know it's possible, because I've done it in the last playthrough. So I think that's the challenge we're going to go for.
Fuck, they're in
Where
front
are
of
you,
us.
prick?
Quick, into the rocks.
you to ribbons. Kurva! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
Now where? Hans, tell me where. What's he doing? They're not coming up here. GPUs are so awkward.
They're here!
Take cover.
Run ahead of them!
GPUs are rather expensive still, unfortunately. Oh, what? That was... Right, okay. Mistakes were made. Try again. I think I got shot. Should have run. Come on,
We'll get out of
Hans.
the woods and find someone.
Let's go.
Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up.
How far back did this go? Is this back at the start of this sequence?
Someone in front of us.
Yeah, it is.
Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill
Mostly
them.
dealing with 1000, 2000 series. I just sold my 1080 Ti recently after getting the upgrade. It went for a decent price actually, so I got 7 years out of it.
You two, go up there.
Sold it for a decent amount back. So I feel like I've rented it for 7 years for the cost of, I don't know, maybe 450 quid, something like that. Which doesn't seem bad. 7 years use out of a GPU.
Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails,
He'll see
everything.
us. We'll have to wait.
Do you want us to think they could swim all the fucking way across?
Jesus, my finger hurts where whatever it was bit me or stung me.
Then that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black when all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out.
Dying a lob of rock, dying too.
Men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We'll find. Do the bits and get a nice reward.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead. Quietly. Use your head.
This tree trunk. Whoop, whoop. Shit, pressed the wrong button. Hide in the pine tree here. You got a 1080 that you previously put in a media server.
I played dice against
Quadro P4000. What on earth is that?
Do you reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond.
GT730. I also sold my old GTX 970. Done even more good service. And got an acceptable amount for that back. I can't remember what I paid for that one though. That is going back some time. You're a bit of a hoarder. With tech stuff, I like to sell it while it still has some value. Because the longer you keep it, well, it's a weird thing. The longer you keep it, the less it's less valuable it is to sell. But if you wait long enough, it then becomes collectible or antique and goes back up in value again. So, and as long as it works. Where are we looking? I don't think we want to be here, Hans.
Hans, there's more of them up top.
They're here! Run ahead of them!
They can't see me here, look. I'm not doing this bit all over again. I'm just not. I think Hans has run off, has he? The arrow's slapping into the floor behind me.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
Relief.
What are we going to do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here.
Deal. Right. Pause. Hi, Sergeant Smash. How's it going? You haven't seen your content in a little while. Been recovering from surgery for the past 6 weeks, but doing much better now. Hey, I hope things are going better for you and that the recovery's going good. I'm doing fine, thanks. Just busy. Just really busy. But I haven't been on that much last week because I was away on a family holiday, and I won't be on for the next week because I'm heading back to Ukraine on an aid convoy. So, yeah, busy times. Quadro are overpriced RTXs for architects and engineers. Are they basically Nvidia's professional level cards, are they? Quadro P4000, professional stuff, I see. Very good for transcoding and direct compute. There was some... No, it wasn't a Quadro. I did some work once. I had to do some video game capture for a trailer for a game. I think I can say what game it was now. I can't remember what game it was now, actually. It wasn't that long ago. It was released last year or the year before. It was Age of Wonders 4, I think I'm going to say. Anyway, people doing the trailer got me to do some game capture because they were having trouble. They couldn't capture reliable footage with a 4090. And at the time I had a 1080 Ti, and I said, well, if you can't capture reliable footage, i.e. non-stuttery, there's no chance that I'm going to be able to do it. And I did. And the reason I think was because they were using the studio driver and not the game drive, the game ready driver. And so, yeah, I got a nice little bit of work out of that one. I think, did I? I don't think I did. I think I finished that one. There's another one that I didn't because they were asking ridiculous stuff, but pretty sure I did that one. Yeah, I decided to do a hardcore walkthrough. I probably won't finish it. This is just dip in and out of when I'm not streaming something else. And I just wanted a game just to play for fun for a couple of days that I knew. And then we'll start some new game when I get back. And I can get into the story properly. There is a thing to do here where if I watch carefully, I can actually... Oh, I think I need to go this way first. There's a scene around here where I can kill one of the guards. Now, this is interesting. Yeah, it said there was no points on the compass. There really isn't, is there?
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Except when we go back, Hans won't be there.
Where are they?
Whoop.
I don't know. But they must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg.
This is what we do. I remember what we do here.
Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark.
If I sit in the bushes here, I think the guy will walk past me, and I can follow him in stealth and get sneaking up, and then we kill him. See if this works.
Go to hell! We're under attack!
It didn't work.
You can't run from me, huh?
I was sure I could hide there. I was absolutely sure I could. Okay, let's go back and try again. Maybe I need to be tucked right up against the rock. I'm pretty sure I can do this. Right. We leave Hans. We run up to the top. We come back.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
I don't know. But they must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot...
Oh, hang on. We can... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can hide down here. And do it this way. Try again. I didn't pick the anti-stealth debuff perk thing. Negative. Is it? Can you call it a negative perk? A quirk. I didn't pick the one that knackers stealth.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Oh, he's so dead now.
What's that? Huh? Did I imagine it? What?
Oh,
I'll show you!
shit.
Alert! To arms!
No. Okay. I thought I had the option to stealth to knock the guy out when I did that in the first playthrough. We'll maybe not have to do this. I honestly thought I had the option to knock the guy out. Not that it really matters.
There's a path.
Because it doesn't change how the next thing plays out.
Way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
What games are you planning on live streaming once I come back? Oh, shit.
He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him. Hans.
I shouldn't be paying attention to chat. Let's see if I can lose these. I can't lose these guys. Oh, God.
You can't run from me.
That was quite funny. Other games I'm going to be streaming. Okay, so there is... I don't know if I'm going to stream or just make a video of this, but there's Atomfall, which is like Fallout, but in the UK. Smaller version. There's that, which looks pretty good. There's Claire Obscura Expedition 33, some funny name. That looks like a really strange game. I don't know whether the hype for that's dropped down, but I'll be having a look at it, whether I stream it or just review it. Don't know. And there's what I probably will stream is, I think it's called Tainted Grail, It's a King Arthur type game. It's like Skyrim meets Camelot.
I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it.
I need to wait till the guy stops at the dead end. I'll have another go.
Broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him.
God damn, my finger flaming hurts.
You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye.
Seen a short video of Battlefield? Looks decent. I think so. Yeah, it sounds like it's got its failings, but it looks like a shortish game, and it just looks a bit fun. Whoa. See, this is how we level stealth up. Do I want to go trying to kill the guy? Have to repeat this? I don't mind repeating it.
Where is he?
Agility. Nice.
What's that?
I can't.
Alert! To arms!
I can't do it. It won't let me. I can't knock him out. I don't have the option to. That's really strange. I wonder if they've removed it from this section of the game. It's just literally not an option. It never flashes up. So we won't worry about that. We'll just sneak around.
There's a path, but through fissures.
Because the first time I played through this, I did sneak through behind them and kill them one by one, and it was glorious. I wonder if I... No, we haven't learnt pickpocketing yet, so I can't do that to steal a dagger off him. Strange.
But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here.
So we'll not worry about it.
I'll go and push.
Maybe it's been patched out, maybe it's been altered.
When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides. And send someone after me too. Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
We don't know where he's gone. Up. Come on, I want that point in stealth.
Where is he?
I'm not sure where I can safely hide up here, actually. I can't remember if this guy turns around and comes back. We have no equipment at all, do we? We have nothing. No clubs.
Huh?
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Oh, there he is. We found him.
Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry! We'll climb down here to the water before they find us. This way!
How do I... Space bar. When in doubt, space bar. Oh! All that effort and I didn't need to.
Fuck you, Horson!
I get one shot at this. Oh God. We got him, I'm out of stamina.
Fucking hell!
I swung the sword at just the wrong time, just as he was making a move. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me, T-Pode. I beat that guy, nicked all his armor, dressed up, killed the other guy, and then...
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets
and
started.
then appeared naked in the next scene, exactly as you said.
I might teach you how to handle a sword.
Which was weird. So that's probably why they
Someone
removed
will
it.
shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong...
Let's just get through to the next bit. We fell off the cliff. And the game will soon begin.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. Talk.
Pick the nettles, Henry.
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. It's all over for us.
It'll be over when I say it's over.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and
There's a
let's go.
gate?
We have to go.
There's a door? And a gate? Where the hell is this?
But the gate is closed.
Ah, it's Henry seeing things.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us. Bianca.
It's like when you're trying to drag your drunk mate home from the pub. I have been in this situation. My mate was not beaten up or injured at all. He was just extremely drunk.
Father?
He was talking gibberish, thinking he was in an episode of Sharp.
And grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Don't worry, Nactum. I'm not going to be racing through this second playthrough. You got loads of time to catch up on the first
We'll
one.
make it together.
And I'm
We'll
skipping
see.
a lot of the story stuff in this as well, so definitely watch the first one. Yeah, this is going to be just a hardcore mess about thing. I might play it through to the end, but we'll see how things go. I want to see what hardcore mode's like, for one thing.
Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry,
No.
please.
Bad dreams.
Don't fucking here. You're just imagining things.
Oh, run. No. No.
Hang in
Yeah, grim stuff.
Logs.
You're a warrior. You can do this.
We got revenge on him.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
This is where we get to the old lady's house, right?
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
Hiya, Dom. First
we can't
time playing
stop.
hardcore, but no, I finished the game previously on normal mode. Oh, I wasn't quick enough for that.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me.
Hi, Morel. Nice to see you back.
A light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Okay.
Hold on, pal.
Nearly
Hold on.
there.
We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
She's very accepting of two strangers barging into her place in the
Right.
middle of the night.
I'll see what I can do for him.
Yeah, restart
have a look.
in hardcore mode.
It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry, we'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
That was so lucky.
Think again, Scott!
Go on, Henry. Get it. Get it. I like that. That is such a good scene.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Hans just dives out the door and then silence. Can we move on from this? Let's just wake up. Enough of the bad dreams.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Hungry. Ah, it wasn't an option.
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it's...
Yes,
take
yes,
this
yes.
And bandage...
Thanks. I reckon
We'll put a bandage on.
You slept? What I found, no doubt, if that ain't... And...
Right, this is just
I know.
this is
I'll
just
go-
exposition dump. This is just basically telling you how to start and do things. Right, let's go and eat the food. Let's actually go and do the bandage first. Is it all 6? It's 4. Okay, I have a short tunic which I should put on to hide my modesty. And I'm how hungry? Nourishment 25 from the pot. Gorgeous looking plate of stew. Beans.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Keep going, Henry. How hungry are we? Oh wow, this is not the most nourishing stuff. It looks like it should be more nourishing than this, and generally pot feeding stuff is.
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
There's nothing left. I've eaten all her food, and I'm only at 54. That's not enough. We haven't got anything we can cook, unless I can steal them chickens. We can steal the chickens? I don't think I should be doing this. Oh, also, okay, maybe only do 2 because I just realised they will go off pretty quick. But we can cook those. So Henry comes out with 2 full roast chickens, and the woman looks at him and then looks up at the ceiling where the chickens used to be and looks back at him. And Henry, as he stuffs the last bit down, wipes the greasy fingers on his shirt, says, no. Just found them. I had them on my person when I came in. Did I get all the negative perks? No, I only picked 3. Didn't realise you could pick them all, actually. Shall I take the... Do I want to talk to her? So the first thing I've done... I was thinking I'm not going to do the big crime playthrough. The very first thing I've done when I've got free actions in the game is to go in somewhere and steal What am I like? I can't be left alone with anything. We can't do lockpicks at the moment. I think it'd be a boring playthrough if we didn't do some lockpicks and stuff and a bit of stealth, a bit of crime. Better take all this stuff, I think. Definitely the food. Did the guy have a sword? He's got a hunting sword. Okay.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Better have a wash as well. Oh, I should have put the clothes on first. Never mind. We get 2 washes. Let's go. Let's equip that. It actually wants to be on each outfit, but we'll worry about that later. Excellent. We can now equip weapons and stuff. Let's put the hunting sword in there. And oh my god, my nourishment plummeted down a bit. Eat the carrots. And the apples. And the raw onion. And the cooked chicken. That's nourishment plus 15. I may as well take it. There's no point being hungry.
I feel like a new man.
Show yourself to Bozina. Let's go. See, I picked the thing that gets me hungry faster. I'm thinking that was maybe a mistake. That's another torch. We're gonna gather herbs. We're gonna get all the herbs. Because we might go... We'll at least dry the stuff. I need to get survival up. And we need to get perks. Hey, Dogmeat, how's it going? Nice to see you. How's things down under? Yeah, I think there's... I wonder if there's that mod available that was available for the first one where we don't need to see every flower picking animation. Are we supposed to bury that guy? I think we're probably supposed to bury that dude. Hang on, I'll take the spade. We'll need one of them. Anything? Nope. Couple of potions, maybe? This is meant for me. This is clearly meant for me. So we're going to need a regular source of food for this.
Well, seems Bohemia isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Don't really want to do the alchemy. There isn't a drying rack in here, is there? No. Okay, let's see what she wants me to do now.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry.
And I ate your
I
chickens.
had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Can I help?
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Well, he knows about herbs.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. Both of them grow in sunny places. There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might suit them.
Good lad. You really do know a thing or two. I'd never have guessed. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of Small.
Great.
I know the one.
I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. Seeing him lying there gives me
Oh, we wanted to bury
Maybe
that
I
corpse.
could manage to bury him somewhere.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, I can manage.
Not to worry. I wouldn't want you.
Well.
Let me
Where should I put
go.
him?
When you head and when
True.
There's
I'll sort out.
All right.
so much cutscene. Right. So, pick up the corpse. Step 1. Oh, we've already looted the guy, haven't we? We'll have to have a bath after this. If you want to view your map, press M to open it. It's not going to do us a whole lot of good, though, is it? That's our map. We're in this area that we know, but other than that, it's not terribly helpful. Carry the corpse to the stream. That seems like a long way to go with a corpse. The blind comes to the top of the screen will help you orientate yourself in the world. In hardcore mode, you won't see directions on it. Shall we kill this? No, we're not going to kill the pig. I was thinking of killing the pig and cooking it, but that's a bit desperate, I think. We need to find a suitable spot to bury this guy.
Ah, shit. Oh, my shoulder.
Looks like the place.
Bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough.
And we buried him right alongside a path here. Bury? So I had to sort of just kick him into there. Hang on, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the damn grave. Can we kind of kick him in? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. That's near enough. We should leave it with just a foot sticking up at the back.
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone.
Gather all the nettles. The tastiest bits of the forest. I honestly don't know why I'm picking all these. I just feel like we need to. Right, let's run back up here. And then we need to go up the footpath behind the house. And we'll get the flowers up there. So we do need to go flower picking. Oh, I stink. Hang on. Let me just wash off the smell of the dead. I wonder how I'm going to manage.
Shoulder still hurts like hell.
Running around blind in the woods. This
Now
is...
it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Can't even see the sun clearly to figure out which way is south and which way is north. We will deal with that. So we're looking for sage, right?
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
Ooh, nice. We're getting several at a time. That's much better than picking them like one at a time. Are those not things we can pick? Chamomile is.
That's it. Chamomile. Right. I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double.
We're going to have to do a
The
bit
sooner
of...
Hans gets that remedy, the better.
We're going to have to do a bit of alchemy. Now, this is one of the slowest crafting things in the game. And I think the system for doing it is really clever. But the actual activity and the novelty of doing it, the novelty wears off really quick for me. And maybe you guys feel a lot more charitable towards it or enjoy it or find it nice and chilled. I just find that, yeah, okay, it's great to make one potion once using this really slow method. And I'm done now. I want to do it the quick way. I'm going to pick this entire woman's supply of chamomile and sell it back to her. Right, that should do. The sage, however... Might need to dry this stuff. Otherwise it'll all go off. I don't think I'm jumping around like I'm playing Oblivion.
Making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bohemia's?
Some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What? Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knight's company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm going to try some of the other stuff, I think. Which we don't know. The dread thing's not going to work. I look like a bloody... I look like a nursemaid. The lie, using survival, might work. The speechcraft won't. Let's try survival.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
See, last time I killed these 2 guys. And this time we just sent them quietly on their way. I think that's probably the better outcome.
Take it. That's all I need. Get it?
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
You found alchemy super useful?
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those
It
who
is.
followed
It's
us
good skill.
yesterday.
Look here.
Just don't like the slow
I almost
brewing
got
process.
slaughtered twice in one day on account of you 2. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you 2 are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
It's true.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's
Right.
he doing?
Back to the point.
Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back.
Okay,
but
enough.
You can. My eyes are so.
I'll brew it.
All right, I'll try. I've been at the alchemist.
That's grand, and not to worry. I have a book.
I can read.
I'll
take the.
Of course.
There's so much dialogue. Right, let's have a look at the book. We should have the recipe. What were we making? I have a feeling we only have one thing,
Go
right?
to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
This is the one?
And remember what you have to do.
Right.
Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Shush. Now, old lady. So, we need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile and a handful of sage. So you add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron and finally pour. So it's a dead simple one as this one. This isn't, this is only sleep heals you faster, isn't it? It's not actually like a healing potion. It's not like marigold decoction. So, chamomile and boil, ground sage.
You must have read it by now.
Oh,
surely.
yeah, honestly. Just, that's the wrong button. She's harassing me. She's harassing me. I did consider playing.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron.
We
Choose
know
the right
I can
picture
concentrate
from the
much
shelf
better
on the left.
with peace and quiet.
According to the
I did
recipe.
consider playing through
What did you pour
as a
in there?
psychopath,
Wine, of course. Like it says
where
in
we
the book.
murder
Glad to
everybody.
hear it.
Like
Now
I didn't
try moving
prepare the damn
cauldron
thing, did
over
I?
the flame.
Hang
So
on.
you know how it looks when it starts
We need to
boiling
prepare
a
this.
bit.
Yep. Herbs. Can we not? Okay, I'll just go to the bench. I think I have to do the tutorial in its sequence.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you
That
put
one.
them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
And sage. Confirm.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Throw it in.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile.
I don't
Move the
think that was
cauldron to
right.
the fire and wait until it starts bubbling.
Then turn the sand glass. Yes, I thought.
As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
The sand hadn't run out.
All
She's,
right.
yes,
Now,
I'd do better if she
handful
just
of
shut up and let me get on with
Grind
it.
with a mortar and pestle and drop it in the cauldron.
Isn't there a way of... Oh, I suppose we could close the tutorial with escape. I didn't see that was an option. Okay. I was about to complain at the game, but it's fair enough. It's me.
Ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
And pour.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I've brewed some hot sagey wine is what I've brewed. That sounds disgusting, doesn't it? Chamomile brew. Leave bench. Honestly, I think alchemy should be something that's done off
There
stream.
is.
Because you could spend hours doing it.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Okay, I'm not to tell twice. Do we need a bath? Do we need to go out and kill something in the woods? I feel like we probably should. I'm tired, I guess. There's no way I can hunt something with a sword. I need a bow for that. Okay, rest it is.
There's not much more I can do now.
Is this my bed? It looks like it's covered in blood. It's probably my bed. What's my nourishment level? I can sleep till 5 in the morning, at which point I'm going to be ravenous. Oh, bad dreams.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
Sunrise.
Who's woken us up then? It's not the old deer. Don't think Henry ever tried seducing this lady.
I dreamed. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yep, that's Hans. Okay.
And what about... That's good, but I heard... Oh, they can have what
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver and scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join ours.
I don't think that's quite the response you wanted.
And I've got something else for you too.
Breakfast.
Come along.
Breakfast.
And we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Let's go. Henry's got an appetite on.
Food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
It's all right. I'm gonna eat anything in this pot. I'm gonna take the lot. And the breakfast on the table. It's weird. I mean, I love story and dialogue in games, but when I've heard it once, I don't feel like sitting through it a second time. Unless it's been that long ago that I can't remember it at all. Do I have? I do. Taylor. Oh, I can pick that up. It's not stealing. Nice. We can't pick the lock. Neither is this. So we take all the stuff. What's that one? Marksman's kit. And... okay, spoke shave. Wow, we like getting free stuff, don't we?
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Right, you don't need all this stuff. I need that food. I need that bread. I need that bacon. You can have that half-eaten apple. There you go. That's the best I can do.
Good morning, Henry.
Sounds like a good breakfast.
No
actually.
idea how
Bread,
glad I
bacon,
am to
apples.
see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened?
Okay. To cut a long story short.
Human?
They come from some...
I told you.
What?
It's just... What could they...
Well, I rescued...
Why the mo...
Fortuna...
See?
What?
It's just...
And as...
but you...
For Talbot.
The phone...
Under the...
And we almost...
Right.
There's a lot of stuff here
As far as
to
I'm
listen
concerned, I
to.
reckon you...
To be honest, we were fighting. I thought I was... And luckily...
Do tell.
Quite a lot of... We came here. We have to get to...
Not far.
All right.
I'll prepare it.
But I...
For us.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bojena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Thank you very
It's
much.
not all that hard to brew.
Thanks, Pab.
No doubt.
Hans is right. God bless you.
And you.
As Henry says...
Right.
God bless
We
you,
can move at last.
and your healing art. And you
Let's play. Having said that, what's the food situation? Food situation is really hard. Actually, bread should go off fairly quick, won't it? It's also quite nutritious. The bacon should last a bit longer than the bread. The apples probably not last long at all. Don't give much. We need to get some perks to help with the food. I'm going to have to eat a lot of food on this playthrough. Right, so the quest. I think we talk to Hans.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women.
Let's go. Oh, we have to go back. We have to go back for
What
Mutt.
about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right.
I'd expect...
Right then, the rest of the company,
What
we need
about
to
the
bury
rest
them.
of our company?
You saw for yourself, but you're right. As soon as we get to Trotsky...
And when we get back to...
You're right.
Hold on a bit.
This is setting up all the quests, isn't it?
Before we hit the road, there's something Istvan...
Tough!
Yes, I saw him.
Tell you.
But that's... And Otto, it was...
I saw it.
Yes, but I see you. Come on.
And we're going. Last. Oh, we're going to another cutscene. Right.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
Do we actually get...
I mean, that old crone
This
got
is
me on my feet.
this is where we get shit thrown over
But I
us,
don't
right?
believe much in herbal remedies.
Why do they look like twins?
You
They
can't
don't,
beat
do
an
they?
educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Yes. Skip part. Should we see the shit get thrown over hands? There we go.
Fucking shit!
That's always worth watching.
You fucking cunts!
You can't tell them apart?
Do you know who I am? No!
Henry's the one with the Bristolian accent. Or maybe it's time for a graphics card upgrade.
Sir Hans Capon.
Right, enough. Enough. Oh, cutscene again. Right. We do get to play this game eventually. I'd forgotten how many cutscenes there were in the introduction to this. But once the game opens up, we can go and do all sorts of shenanigans.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Beer.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Was she the one with the dodgy voiceover the first time we
Well,
played?
she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
I believe there's a oh, I remember I messed something up at this part of the game.
You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
Let's skip through this.
I expect they've had...
Oh, really? I'd rather hear...
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're acting.
That's all very well.
So we'll learn.
Coin, we need to earn coin. Yes, we need to earn coin.
You just
Have an argument.
I'm sure Sir Hanush would...
He might. We've got no...
Chin up.
Nothing. I'll tell you, instead of...
It's not your...
Even...
We'll keep best... We'll get inside...
Al dente.
Al dente.
Food.
Stiff up a
About
lip.
bloody time.
Then what happens?
Here we
Because
are.
something goes wrong.
Gentlemen.
What is this... stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for.
There's meat in that.
When you finish,
Nondescript
report for
meat.
work.
Cheers.
Do we even get to eat this before we get into a fight? There's Catherine.
What is it? What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
I'd bear that wench. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
And this falls down flat, as I recall. Right, okay.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh, my. Oh, can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them.
It's a fair point. I'm just going to rub my stink off on her first. Just brush past her. Just wipe a bit off. There you go.
Oh.
Learned that trick from my dog.
Poor Captain Thomas might never
After he goes rolling in something that he shouldn't have done.
Most of them are dead.
Right then, let's try that again.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself. And won't
They're not interested.
out the castle.
Aha. So that's why they sent
They're not interested. Hang on.
Wait a moment.
There's a drying rack in here, isn't there? Let's go and do this. Dry a food item. What have we got? I'll dry the cheese. How do you... Dried cheese? Smoked cheese, yes. Dried cheese? Is dried cheese a thing? Dried cheese. We have leveled up in survival. I think we've got some perk points to spend, actually. So, main level. We'll tell... Yeah, we've got these. The punchable face. The charming man. If you gain reputation, the increase will be higher. If you lose reputation, the drop will be less. I'll go for the charming man with a punchable face. That sounds awesome. Strength. A hard-working lad. If you carry sacks or dead or unconscious bodies, the weight counts as half. I think we should take that because there's a lot of sack carrying throughout the game. And I learned my lesson last time. In agility, deft hands. Oh, that makes weapons require less agility to use. That's good. What about featherweight? Fall damage reduced. No, we'll take that one. Hopefully fall damage isn't going to be something that catches out too much in this. Craftsmanship, 7 league boots. Probably. Maybe. Razor sharp. Well, if I'm going to be using axe and maces. That's what I want to be using. Can't sharpen maces, can sharpen axes. I think we end up with all of these anyway, so it's not a problem. As I recall, a saddler. We can repair, or we can do night training. I don't think I did a single attack from horseback in my entire last playthrough, so I'm not worried about that one too much. A thing to break your teeth, maybe? Yeah, dried cheese. It would. I can't imagine what it would go like if you took the moisture out of it. I just can't. Would it go like the rock hard, moldy, not moldy, but rock hard stale cheese that's been in the fridge way too long? I guess that's the closest thing I can see to it. Bushman. One way or another. If your opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties to their stats. Make it easy. That sounds good. We'll take that one. We'll take. I don't remember seeing that before. Unless I picked it so early that we just had it for the entire game. On the Poacher's Trail or Wanderer? I think we'll go with Wanderer because we're not really about selling stuff. Selling stuff seemed to be a waste of time in the first one. Or, you know, trying to really bleed every penny out of merchants. Head protection. That might be good. Steadfast. Blocks will cost you less stamina. I don't have a helmet yet, so we'll go steadfast. And pick up the others too. Right, unarmed. Belligerent. We'll go with that. Polearms. Hard wood. Polearms will take damage slower. Don't think we'll use that so much. Sundering blow. When you hit an enemy with a heavy weapon, their armor will count as 10 lower. And shield breaker. They both sound good. We'll go with that. Opening strike. Doesn't matter. We're gonna be playing with heavy weapons for fun. Dried venison. We could eat that.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
What are you playing at, woman? We were attacked by bandits. They killed a lot of people and groped you. If it wasn't for me...
Then what? I'm telling you, I wasn't at any pond. Blimey! I've had lots of men try to woo me with tall stories. But this is the most pathetic attempt yet.
We should have wandered off into private somewhere.
Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
That sounds like problems arising.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger.
He's gone.
Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
He does. He gets to lay his hands on her again. I remember that.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
So last time, she gave me a job to carry sacks, and I failed it. And I'd like to try and complete it this time, I think.
Why are you standing there like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
I think her accent's better than it used to be, because I wonder if they've added more lines in, because I remember her voice actor, or was it someone else around here? It was terrible. It was like a mix of Northern English, Scottish and Irish, and it was just all of it blended together, and it sounded atrocious. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as the second door you have to lay, if you two men can...
We remember. Hi, Leonidas, how's it going? Doesn't feel like it's been this long. That's what quality entertainment is like. I hope you're enjoying the stream. How's it going with you? I hope you're avoiding all the storms and stuff over in the US at the moment. Especially if any of you guys are... I know you're not, but especially if anyone else is out in Texas, I hope you're staying safe. It sounds pretty grim out there at the moment. Scary stuff. World weather and events. But... safe place here to come and chill out, anyway. Okay, let's have a look. We'll do it.
All right. Well, for sure, it's less daunting.
Aye.
Right.
Is that
Right.
clear?
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Where are you at?
Stop talking. We don't care. We don't care. From far away.
Far away.
Yep.
But I know this.
Right. Enough.
I heard some talk of...
young lot.
I want to carry the sacks. I just want to carry the sacks.
Who is...
Can't you old yet? They used...
Where's the...
Again, for anyone who's just recently joined us, go watch my first playthrough.
If you want to
That's
find
where we
young
do the
Spans.
story stuff. This is just... Right, leave.
I'll go and discuss it with my...
And careful with... And what can I get for you?
There's so much dialogue. I'd forgotten how much dialogue was involved in this. But we do all of it in the first game. Hang on, I'm here to carry some sacks.
The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting for? I'm bored to death already. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it.
Hurry up then.
Don't expect no more from me.
Come on.
God grant you health.
I can't. Why can't I pick up the sack?
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
What do you mean? Hey, innkeeper, that deal.
What's going on with this?
When their time comes, I'll take it
I
to
can't
the
pick the
butcher.
bloody sack up.
And the more I think about
I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few sacks. Look out!
I'm going to start beating people up in a minute. This is getting ridiculous. Am I supposed to go and tell Hans to come and lift the sacks? And he says, you do it.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look...
The main thing...
It's definitely...
I did...
What?
Von Berg... Calm down. Young lord... He's married...
Why should...
Because...
Oh, that's fantastic. And that should...
I'll come up with something.
I will ask...
There's something...
I noticed that.
We can work off... If...
Lugs!
I'm serious.
I can't work.
Right, I'll do it by myself.
Right.
I'm glad you...
Although...
Henry...
Would
Just...
that be some Irish...
Not so far. Oratory. Laboratory. And bet now. So if you...
I'll carry the
I
sacks
understand.
by
Thank you,
myself.
Henry. And don't worry.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with... That,
How
but above
long
all,
does this
as soon as
go
we have
on
it,
for?
although
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd...
Do you know, I've got some notes written down for a review. I'm going to do a review of this game. I just need to actually sit down and put my thoughts to paper, or to video in this case, properly. And the only complaint I have really, is to do with the amount of talking that there is. There is sometimes just too much dialogue, I've felt. One down. Let's get this job finished. Watch me go out and just in time to see Hans picking a fight. If I'm quick with this, we'll be okay. All safe in Kansas land, other than your debit card getting hacked twice in 2 weeks for wargaming purchase. I remember you telling me about that last time. Oh, it's twice in 2 weeks. Has it actually happened the second time? Oh, that sucks. There's always a worry when you get something like that done. I remember years ago, I had 3 of my cards done within a space of 6 months of each other. And it was all okay because, you know, the bank stopped these things. But it starts to get you worried. And you think, well, how are these people getting my card details? How are they using them? And then you start thinking, what else have they done? Have they cloned my identity? Have they taken out loans and mortgages in my name? And anyway, I went and did a credit check. You can do a free one in the UK with a company called Experian. It tells you everything that's been taken out in your name, loans, credit agreements, the business. And luckily, nothing else had. But until I did that...
What did you say? Say it again.
Oh, we don't get to finish the
It was their own
sacks.
fault. What do you mean? They attacked themselves?
Yeah, it's quite worrying
What are you
anyway.
trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Uh-oh.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Smack.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Go on, Hans.
Come on,
Have him.
then.
You scum!
You vile scum. That's more like it. I like that.
Stop beating him.
Well, I guess we're never going to finish packing those sacks in the garage, right? I don't know who you are, but you're getting it as well.
You're no match for us, fucker.
Let's get some stamina back here. Look at him dance.
I'm hit.
I can't get the. Can't block those.
You asked for it.
You going down anytime soon, son? Retreat. Hang on, how do you dodge? I forgot how to dodge. That's how to dodge, okay. And a left and a right. What?
Filthy vermin. You're no match for us.
I want to get the weak guy. Hang on. Where's he gone? I can't. I'm locked on. That was an impressive jump right there, wasn't it? In the middle of the fight. I'm going to get knocked out here. I'm trying to beat that guy up, and I'm not doing very well. Even without the HUD and the UI, it still auto locks on. Hey Jeff, all's good here, thanks. Apart from a massive, I don't know, a spider bite or something, or an insect bite I got when I started the bloody stream, which still hurts 2 hours later. Don't know what the hell it was. I never saw what did it.
Bastards!
This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no.
What are they throwing?
His lordship.
You've got a nerve.
Those are turnips. Those were really
You
hurt.
hadn't have played the hero. We'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh, yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off. Shut up. You'll get a whipping too.
Guess we're not going to get the sacks.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
Shining underwear.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
I'm going to stay silent. Let's stop arguing. Let's be nice.
Let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you.
Okay.
With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
This is a very different
really
conversation to last time.
Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Interesting. Because last time I absolutely slagged him off and tore him apart. But this time he's the reverse is the tables are reversed. Might be a long time to stand up in there all night, wouldn't it? Notice the flies around them both.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Well, he won't be able to skin us alive if he's murdered in his sleep, will he?
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Go!
Oops.
Oh, shit. Right. Where were we?
Let's beat him up.
Get out of my sight.
Come on, Hans, let's beat him up and take his stuff.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
He doesn't mean it. He'll be back. He loves me, really.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
He seems quite jovial, that guy. Bit too much ass slapping for my comfort. Crime and reputation. Yeah, we don't need to know about that.
Job. I'll find
all right. So what we're gonna do? I'm guessing that's gone. Yep, that's gone. I will come and talk to the young lady in just a moment. However,
you're in the.
Henry is out in the world now. We've basically done much of the tutorial and stuff and got that out of the way. So we're going to call it there because I've got a load of stuff to do tonight. I've got a lot of videos to record for the second YouTube channel, some Hearts of Iron stuff and some other Civil War stuff and all sorts of things. And work to do for the prep for Ukraine going on Wednesday. So I will be back tomorrow, though. We're going to stream some more of this. And then I think we're going to see some fun stuff because it's going to be less story, less exposition, all the rest of it. It's just going to be we go out and play. And we do stuff in this hardcore mode. And I'm kind of looking forward to that. So I want to see what it's like. It looks like it's going to be tough. We'll probably have to do a bit of crime. I don't think I could play through this game too goody two-shoes. I think crime is some of the fun stuff in it. So, yep, we'll go for Criminal Henry once again. Anyway, folks, have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow. And be the last stream tomorrow for about a week. Say week, 8 days, something like that. So have a great night. We will catch you later.